welcome back everybody, here with another kind of training talk video, kind of a recap what I've done for the week. So this week I'm training for a marathon. I think everybody who watches this channel or knows me knows that by now. Marathon is 1 week from today when I'm recording this, so it's on Sunday the 22nd. Today's the 15th. So what I've done this week is really just taper mode, a lot of extra rest this week, and I didn't want to break more than about 50K for the week because I don't want to be tired come race day. So it's going to be even easier next week, but yeah, just kind of give you a little rundown of what I've done this week. So my peak week was close to 90K, which is like 55 miles, and then the week after that, last week, was kind of an easier week, just broke over 60 kilometers, something like that. Yeah, about 60K, I think. Had a couple of good runs in there as well. And then this week was, again, just even a little bit less than that, around 50K. So Monday, just easy start to the week after a good training session on last Sunday, which was a really nice, like 2 times 3 mile at marathon pace. Interval sort of a session, 17K overall, a little over 10 miles. That was a really good session with a couple of buddies that are also racing next weekend, although they're doing the half. So yeah, Monday just kind of kept it really nice and easy and short. And then Tuesday, got up early, went for a really nice, it was such a beautiful morning, went for a nice little Tuesday tempo run, and ended up doing about 7.5K I've got here written down. I think it was a little bit less than that though at tempo pace, because I would have warmed up for almost a mile, and then about 4 miles of tempo pace. And there's a little segment on Strava that actually I created that is the perfect distance of this one road that you can go down along the shore, and it's about 1 kilometer exactly. So I did a little attack on that. I was feeling good, so it was more like 3 miles of, or 2 miles of threshold, maybe 3 miles of tempo, and then 1K at the end that was kind of like even above that a little bit, not quite into anaerobic, but really I guess at my threshold, and then just a couple more K home, something like that. I'm not looking at any charts right now, so I'm just kind of recalling it from memory, but it was a good session for sure. And then Wednesday, Wednesday I just did like an easy 5.5K. What's that, like just under 3.5 miles or something. Just keeping it easy, keeping it loose after Tuesday's workout. Thursday was a good one. Thursday I had a really nice marathon pace run. So I really paced myself perfectly. It was about 7.5K in total, which is just under 5 miles. But most of it was just along the trail and then back along the shore, relatively flat, just nailing that pace, feeling really good, feeling like it's just really easy. And so that was a good confidence booster. Friday I slept in a little bit. I was going to get up and do an easy jog in the morning. That just didn't happen. I think just from taper mode, having a good workout the day before, I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm taking the sleep. So I ended up getting up early anyway, or earlier, but instead just kind of sat around here, filmed a YouTube video, didn't end up going for my run in the morning. And then in the evening, right after work, Jamie actually picked me up from work. We had to go run a couple of errands and stuff, and then we tried the Beyond Burger, and that's a whole nother video, so I don't want to give anything away here, but suffice it to say that I was perfectly stuffed and felt that way until almost 10 p.m. So I did get my run in, but it was like, excuse me, past my bedtime, folks. It's like after 8 o'clock. No, so Friday I did get my run in, but yeah, it was like 1.8K. So yeah, it was just about nothing at all. My minimum for the run streak too, in order for me to actually count that, is I'm going to do at least a mile a day. So 1.8, I made it. A mile is 1.61. I figure if it's good enough for Ron Hill, it's good enough for me. But yeah, so Friday didn't do much running. Saturday was good. Just nice little 6 miles, easy. Just a little bit under 10K. Ton of cyclists out on the trail. Everybody just very positive, saying hi and waving and saying good run and stuff. So that was just kind of nice. Just very relaxed, very kind of meditative sort of a run. Listened to a new album, well, new to me, just on my phone. I used to be a big fan of Bush back in the 90s, and they came out with a new album last year that I didn't know about, or was it earlier this year? I don't know. But anyway, it was different, but yeah, it was kind of lighter music. It was easy enough to just kind of relax and run along to that, so that was kind of cool. And then today was a good workout. Today was like long run, but not really long because I'm running the marathon next weekend, so I kept it to 10 miles, actually just below 10 miles. But I did it at marathon pace. Guys, I'm dying. I'm dying here. I'm trying to stay awake to film this YouTube video. And instead, all I can think about is bed and sleeping. Wow. Okay. So, today, did just under 10 miles. And it was a good effort. Kept it at marathon pace, lots of hills. Usually I'm doing most of my running on the trail or on the flat main road that's around here. But I went down the trail a few kilometers and then up and around this like super hilly arching road that turns back into the trail or goes back around to the trail, and then took the road home. But I went out around this point that has a ton of hills and stuff. Nothing like super hard climb. Like no really significant grades, maybe like 5, 6, 7% is probably the highest, like nothing insanely steep, but just a constant up and down. So it was really good for that. The marathon is relatively flat, but for Nova Scotia, you're not going to get a lot of really flat courses. So it's mostly just kind of like rolling coastal hill. So there's, you need to have good quads, obviously, to help propel you up these little, slight inclines, or calves rather, but you need to have good quads as well, because there's going to be a lot of like little sections where you're going downhill and maybe speeding up to catch up some time there. So I like to mix up my training a little bit, not just do hill sessions and then flat runs on the trail, but just go for runs that kind of incorporate a little bit of both, and kept it at a really good pace today. So felt really good about that. And it was also really just super hot and humid today. So by the time I got back, I was absolutely cooked. As you can tell. Wow. Sorry guys, hope you're not trying to stay awake right now, because I know yawning makes me want to yawn, like when I see someone else do it. So if you're just waking up, or you're trying to stay awake, or you're working a back shift or something and you're watching this video, shit, I apologize. But hey, it is what it is. I'm gonna get a good night's sleep, and then next week is just gonna be all about the easy running. I'll do one kind of like up tempo, maybe marathon pace, like just for a couple miles on Tuesday. Might do a couple quick little 30-second strides on Thursday in the middle of like an easy run. Other than that, I'm probably going to do just bare minimum mileage. Like I might even a couple days just go out for that 1 mile just to keep the streak going. Couple miles, just easy, just to loosen up on Saturday, the day before the race, and that's about it. So looking forward to it. Hoping that I can have a chance to kind of like vlog, set up, and talk about things a little bit on race day. It's going to be weird because I'm going to be traveling with others that really aren't part of this scene, and I'm not sure they would be comfortable at all. So might have to just kind of sneak away and get, kind of get into it on my own a little bit. In the Fredericton Marathon on Mother's Day in May, I did a couple things on my Instagram story. I just took a couple photos. I took one where I was, at about 37K and ready to die. And, so I might be able to do that during the race. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to distract myself. If I'm feeling good and I'm just going along, then I'm certainly not going to take out my phone and try to, do social media shit in the middle of a marathon. But we'll see how it goes. But anyway, so that's kind of a recap of the week. A couple good marathon pace, sort of tempo, sort of sessions, and then just pretty much lower mileage, 30 miles for the week. Well, just over, because just over 50K, but yeah. Come on race day. We'll see you next time, guys. Peace.